Hi there, I'm Vix Meldrew. I'm an online educator specialising in personal branding and social media, and I'm here today to share my favourite tips for Instagram Reels. Now, the first thing that you might want to do is record the reel within the Reel app itself. Let's give it a go. Now, I really recommend keeping your reels as short as possible. So if you can keep that message within that 15 seconds, I think that they stand out more. The next thing that you could do is add the music. Now, there's two ways you can do this. Sometimes when the music is more trend-led, it's better to choose the music first. Perhaps if you're doing a voiceover or you're doing a funny skit where you have to act as a character, it's better to choose the music first so you can talk over it. Then you can go into that music part and choose the song. Instagram Reels has a huge library of sounds and songs, so you can search for a specific one that you want, or they often have a for you or kind of trending music that a lot of people are using. So you choose the song, and then it... Level up. Once you've chosen the song, it lets you select which part of that track you want it to play. So you can move the slider along the bottom to show which bit you want to keep. Then another thing that you can choose is the speed of your reel. Perhaps you want to do something that's sped up, or perhaps you want to slow it right down. You can even choose different clips at different speeds. One of the things that I really like about Reels is the filters you can use. So if you have a specific filter that you've been using on your Instagram stories, you can use that in Reels too. That way it keeps everything on brand. When your Reels and your stories look similar, people start to recognize that it's coming from you. Now, the next thing I want to show you about Reels is how to use the text feature. What you don't want to do, and I'm going to show you right here, is put your Reels text right at the top or right at the bottom. If you put it here right at the top, when people see it on their home pages, or if they see it on your grid, they can't see what the text says. Similarly, if you put your text for your Reels right at the bottom, it's obscured by your username, your description, and all of that other info that gets put at the bottom of your reel. Keep your reel text in the middle of the frame so that when people are scrolling it, they can read it, and if people see it on your grid, they can see it too. Now, a very quick tip for Reels text is when you've placed a bit of text, there's a little slider at the bottom that you can move up and down to show you where you want the text to appear and disappear. Give it a go. My last tip for Instagram Reels is to also make sure that your text is branded too. My main colour in my brands is always lilac, right? So if I choose lilac for my colours of my text on my Reels, it just becomes more synonymous with the rest of my brand. I always try and keep things the same, the font, the colour, the style, sometimes the same background, just so that people get used to it being your style of Reels. So I hope that's been super useful, and I can't wait to see you having fun on Reels too. If you want to learn more about brand strategy on Instagram, subscribe to Domestika and find out more about my online course.